Let's talk about how to go from simple graphics like this and turn them into stunning thumbnails like this. Hi everyone, Yashika here. Welcome to the channel, and in today's lesson, I'll show you how to use a few online tools to create stunning YouTube thumbnails. Now, the first tool that I use to get this is going to be Microsoft's Copilot. But before that, understand how the YouTube algorithm works. So when someone is going to watch your video, what they're going to be paying attention to is going to be the thumbnail and the video's title. And I want you to think about your thumbnail like your video's billboard. Just like those billboards that you see when you're driving down the city street or even on the highway. Your thumbnail is advertising for your video. So you want to make it pop, you want to make it stand out, and you want to make it clear. And all of these qualities are essentially the foundation for digital marketing. You want your message to be clear and you want it to be seen, because if nobody clicks your video, they don't watch the video. And you want them to watch, so you want your video to show up. And you do this by creating stunning thumbnails. And know that for this, I've come up with such a simple formula. And this formula is what I call the 3C method. And I came up with the 3C method after creating thousands of YouTube thumbnails. For example, take a look at the NarcDojo channel. This is one channel, for example, that I have grown currently to about 8.2 subscribers at the time of the recording of this video. And I grew this channel by talking about the same things that I'm teaching you here, right? People watch your video when things are clear. So the thumbnail for this video is actually a video that is scheduled to be posted tomorrow. So that is also a best practice on YouTube. You should be consistent and you should be scheduling. So you should be premiering your video so that people can maybe want to check that out in advance. So I created all of these thumbnails with the same formula that I'm sharing with you here in today's video. And that's the 3C method. So that's going to be color, clarity, and character. So let me scroll down here, for example. So if I click on latest, and you can see that these are the latest videos that are here. This first one that says, why stay connected to toxic people blocks your growth, right? And you can see that that thumbnail stands out. You can simply read what it's about and the viewer understands the message. And that really is the goal. And scrolling down on this channel, you'll see that all of these channels pretty much follow the method, or it follows the 3C method or the 3C formula. And this is going to be your best practice for digital marketing and specifically for creating YouTube thumbnails. So let me go ahead and dive into this particular thumbnail, right? So know that the first tool that you're going to need to achieve something like this is going to be a AI image generator. So you're going to need an AI image generator, and the one that I use specifically for this video is Microsoft's Copilot. So Microsoft's Copilot has a built-in AI image generation tool, and exactly what I typed in, and I'm going to show you the screenshot here. Exactly what I typed in was create a landscape hyper-realistic image of a shocked black sheep waking up out of bed. And I told the AI to use a neutral, non-gradient background. So it used a kind of gray background, right? Now, one thing that the AI did not do correctly was it didn't create a landscape image, because this is a square image, but that is okay, because with the neutral, non-gradient background, I'm going to be able to edit this or modify this how I want it, because the background is not very complex. So know that the more complex your background, the harder it is to edit. And that is why I specifically asked the AI I specifically typed in here that I wanted a neutral, non-gradient background because I can match that background when I'm ready to actually edit this image. So with that covered, so I just generated the image. Then now we need to turn that into a thumbnail. And for this, we're going to use our handy dandy tool called Canva. So let's go ahead and jump into Canva. So when you jump into Canva, you can see that this is a plainly simple graphic and it follows the 3C method. So the first C is color, right? And you can see that the colors here, red and yellow, really pop against a very more neutral background. And I'm using red for a scapegoat because you don't want to be a scapegoat, right? Scapegoat is a sacrifice. And then I use the color yellow to symbolize awaken. Next up, let's talk about clarity. You understand at first glance what this is about. You see a shocked black sheep, so you know that this is not something positive, and then you get also the clarity via reading the headline, which contains approximately, I always recommend 2 to 5 words, give or take, but you want people to read the headline in your thumbnail fairly simply. All right. And finally, character is kind of adding the you element. You, people connect with you, people connect with people. And you are the one that is doing that video. So I simply added my image here. And then after that, I just kind of added the channel's logo in the upper right section. But understand that this is actually a very simple thing that you can do yourself. And all I did was I matched the background on the left-hand side because, again, this was a square image. It wasn't landscape. And it looks like a good thumbnail, right? So this video is currently scheduled, let's see how many views this one gets, but these are the best practices for creating YouTube thumbnails. And again, this is what I'm doing and I'm getting good results with this. This particular channel has over 8,000 subscribers. It has good engagement. It has a good click-through rate and all of that. And this is how you build on YouTube. You build by being consistent. You build by providing value. And you build by following the YouTube best practices of having great thumbnails. This video also has a very clear title about what the video is about and so on. And once you are consistent, you will see where the YouTube algorithm must reward you because you are following best practices. All right, good people. So that's a quick video today on how to create a stunning thumbnail using free tools, right? Microsoft Copilot is free. And while Canva does have a pro version, they also have a free version that you can check out until you can maybe see if the pro version actually makes sense for you. And also know that I have a link to Canva Pro where you can check this out free for 30 days using my link below. And continue to follow the channel if you want more Canva tutorials. And also know that I cover Canva in detail in the digital marketing course that I am working on. So go ahead and check out all of that information down in the description section. All of that is available on my website. All right, good people, do exactly what I just recommended in this video because it works for me. And that is how I know that it will also work for you. Thanks for watching, kind people. Yashika is the name, and I'll see you in the next video.